Good day all. We are here today on the final stage of our presentation, After putting up a good plan, you want to present a picture or an image or a video to your clients. So we are going to teach you, in this step, we are going to teach you how you can create video animation or pictures to present to your clients, after putting up your plan. So let's get started. We are on the ground floor. This is our 3D. Let's go to the 3D and see what we have done. You have seen it anyway, but let's still go there and see what we have done. So this is our 3D. This is what we have done. So we are going to start with creating video animation before we go to picture, because pictures we teach you how to get some pictures, but getting this house picture is going to be very important. So we'll delete some things here before we get the building picture. But somehow we are going to put some picture background and the rest. But let's start with video and animation. So you go to your ground floor if you want to get the animation of this video, this plan. You go to your ground floor, then you go to this 3D, you click here, you click on this drop down, you go to walk through, you click on walk through. When you click on walk through, you have gotten your walk through. I want to get this video. I want to show my client what I've done. I want him to see the external video of this, how it will go. So we click here. This is your walk through. You walk through here. You click here. Get camera here. Get another camera here. Then you exist from it. When you exist, then you go to edit walkthrough. You go to edit walkthrough. You have seen what this is. This is your walkthrough. These points here are your walkthrough cameras. And the camera that will capture the video. This 1, 2, 3. You can put as many as you want. But I'm just putting this 3 because I know this 3 is going to capture it. If I have a bigger plan, I'll put more, So, or if I have a plan that has so many sides, but this is just a straight video I want to do. That's why I put this 3 video, these 3 cameras. So this is a video. The cameras. What you do on this camera, you step back the camera. This camera here, this 3 camera, we call it frame. So you step it back, you take it back and take it back to the frame. See, this is the camera. What we do is we capture the camera. This camera now is facing front here. What we do is we face it to the building or to the place you want to capture. So this is it. You click on this dot. This dot, you take it like this to capture this building. Then you increase the view. Increase the view to this place you want to capture. After you have done it, you have gotten this, you have to take back the camera to this. You have to also direct this camera where you want it to view. So you click next. You have seen the camera is facing this place, so you take it to view here. I think here is okay. I'll take it this way. You can can also bring back this place, just bring it a little bit. So you have seen it. So when you have captured this, you take it to the next camera. The camera is first here, so you have to bring it back to this place. You use this your control, you bring it back to here and increase your view. So you have been able to capture some place. Here may not be captured, but you have been able to capture some places. You can put more of it if you wish to, you know. Then when you have done this, you click. When you have done this, you go to this place. This is your. You can see this modification camera, control activity and the frame. So you control it by clicking to this place. Now here, each video of this camera, it will be at the speed of 15 seconds. But I want to slow down the speed. If you increase this to 30, it will be up. It will be it. The speed will be higher. And when you reduce it, you reduce the speed. So the three cameras are going to run for 20 seconds. You can see it here for 20 seconds, but I want it to run for about 1 minute. So what I will do here is to change this per seconds. Change this to 5. When I change it to 5, I will apply. When you apply, you can see that this 20 has changed to 60. The video is going to run for 1 minute. If you want it to slow down more, you reduce this per seconds again. You take it to 1. When you take it to 1 and you apply, means this video is going to run for 300 and something seconds. It means about 4 minutes, and you say okay. When you say okay to this, you go back to your walkthrough. You say okay. We go back to our walkthrough. We go back to our edit walkthrough. You open your walkthrough. When you have opened your walkthrough, you expand it a little. So you will see what you have here. You expand it a little. You expand it a little. When you have expanded a little, you go to your realistic. You click on realistic to see it very well. You see it. This is your realistic view. It was on plain black, just black and white color, but this is the realistic. So you go back to your previous frame. You click this. It's taking you back to your previous frame. You want to start from the beginning. So we have gone back to the beginning. You can play it to view what you have captured. If you want to play it to view what you have captured. It takes time to play. Most of the time, I do not play mine. I just go directly and export it. It takes time to play. Whenever you are making a video with Revit, it really takes time. So most of the time I normally do my video on Lumia because this Revit will not really give me the quality of work I want to present to my clients. But in case of you don't have a laptop that can take Lumia, you can also use whatever laptop you have that is able to take only Revit to also give your clients some presentation. So this is how you give them your video presentation if you wish to do that. But most people don't go through this method. We normally export directly to Lumia and finish our presentation there. But this video can also help you if you are using Revit and you don't have money to buy a bigger laptop. For now, you can make use of this to make your presentation. We will also go back to, I'll also show you how you can also make a video of your surrounding around, to capture the whole compound, and also how you can make a video of how you will capture every rooms, sit out, your lodge, your kitchen, your toilets, your staircase, and every other presentation, video presentation you want to present to your client. But right now, let's leave it this way. So it's taking a lot of time. We need to be patient and view what we have captured before we export it. If you have any mistake or what you did not really capture, you can go back and edit before you export. We'll be back after it will take a lot of time, so let's wait for it. So we have viewed it. The next thing we are going to do is we are going to export this. So you click on File, you go to Export, you click on Export, you scroll down to Image and Animation, you go to Walkthrough, click on Walkthrough. Coming to Walkthrough, you can see all this. You can see the time, the total time of the video. This is the total time of the video, but it all depends on your computer anyway. It may not really get to this point if you don't have a large space to contain it. But let's see how it goes, if this can go through. So we say okay, then you change this. This is realistic with age. No, you remove it because it's going to slow. It is going to slow down. It is going to slow down your computer if you click on that. You can see last the rendering here. If you also click on this rendering, it's going to really slow you down. So it's either you take this one, this fireframe, but it will show you black and white. You take this hidden line, it will also show you black and white. When you take shaded, it will also be fast. This will be faster. This will be also be fast. This will be fast to shaded, but it may not really give you the realistic view of this line. Also with this shaded with age, it will not give you the realistic, but it will also show you a color. It will also show you some colors, but it will not really be realistic the way you want it. This will not. The best, I think, is this realistic, because I have gone through this rendering. This rendering it always take a lot of space and time, but still will not give you the, what the quality of job you want. This also will take you a lot of time, but it will still not give you what you want. So I prefer this realistic. It's also slow, it takes a lot of time, but it will give you a little bit of what you want. So we click on this realistic. some other people may change all these dimension and the rest, but I would not like to go through all those process. You just click on OK. Then this is what you can see. IVI file. You don't have anything like MP or whatever. Every other things here are pictures. So leave it at IVI file. Then you can change this name if you wish to. So let me just leave it at walkthrough 3. Walkthrough 3. You can change it to whatever you want. Then go to, it's either you want to save it on your desktop or wherever you want to, you direct it to where you want to save it to. You know. So let's leave it here. You say save. When you click on save, it has started. So this is the place you come to see the process is going. Then you can see this. You just click OK on this. You just click OK on this. So you look at this point, this space here. You can see it is on 0% now. You continue looking on this place. You see the process and see how far you are going. So this is where you continue looking at to see how far it is going and the process is going. Before you can see it is still on 0%. It's going to take a lot of time, but we'll be patient for it. We'll be patient till you get what you want, you know. So let's be patient till it gets to maybe 100%. It may click to 50% and stop. Whenever it stops, you know that your video is done. So that's it. Let's be patient. I'll come back and show you what we got from the exports. For now, we need to pause this video so it won't be too long. So after the long waiting, we have gotten our video animation. So let's watch let's see what we got in that video. This is where the video is, the document, and look, this is the video. As you can see, this is the video. This is a 4-minute, almost 5 minutes video. So this is what is playing on the video. You can see how slow it's moving. Depends on your setting, you know. You can set it to move faster than this too. So this is what we got. This is what we got. You can see what we got here. It all depends on your setting. Let's go back to our Revit. So this is what we got. So we go to ground floor, we go to camera, we click on camera, we position our camera. It depends on where you want to position your camera. You go just like this, just position it the way you want. You've gotten it, you click on it. You have gotten this, so you just expand it the way you want. Expand it the way you want. Expand it. You can now use your middle mass just at the middle. That rotates where you use to rotate and maybe rotate it. You can rotate it. Position it the way you want. You can see the way we are doing it. You position it the way you want. Maybe if you want to get everything here. So this is it. So it depends on what you really want. If I want to get, then you go to, after you have done that, you go to view. You click on render. Firstly, you go here, you make it to be realistic. You click on realistic, so it will show the realistic picture of this. So you go to render. Most of the time when you go to render this, you can bring this setting to draft, medium, high, best. It just depends on what you want. All can also give you the quality, but you can try it on your own with time, but you leave it at draft because it will take time when I bring it to best or high or whatever. So here I always set it to be on printer. Then here I always increase it to be 300 or 600. Let's leave it at 600. Then here, this light scale is you can leave it on sun only if it is daytime. You can leave it on sun and artificial light. That's if you want it to be on sun and artificial light means the light. If you want the light to show. You can also leave it at only artificial. That it's going to be like you are taking the picture during the dark, and this is external. It's exterior. Exterior means outside. The interior, when you are rendering the interior part, this is where you can come to interior, but this is exterior part, so you use this exterior to render anything exterior. Then here, this place, you can use few clouds to render this. You can say you need no cloud, you can use few cloud, you can use very few, you can use cloud, you can use very cloudy, you can also use image in some cases. You can use transparent, it depends on what you want. You just play with it. Then another thing is this sun setting. When you put it at sun only, you can set it so it can show the shadow. You can see sunlight from top or sunlight from top top right or sunlight from top left. So it depends on where you want to set your setting, or you just leave it at this level. But I always like setting it on sunlight. Sometimes you can also go here, change it here, change whatever you want to change. Just play with it and know the best you want to use. You say apply, you say okay. Then in this case, when you have done this is few setting, when you have done every setting, you just go to here to render it and get your picture. You say render. Don't know why it's taking much time. Okay, it's moving. You can see it here. You can see it is moving from this place. You can see it is moving. So let's be patient and see what it's going to give us. It's moving. Let's be patient to see what is going. So this is what we got. You can see what we got. This is what we can present. You can see it. You can see the swimming pool. You can see the house, the building. You can see the car. You can see the surrounding. You can see the roads and other things. You can also, let's try another render. We take this to you can print this out. Then when you have gotten this, you can save this, but most of the time I like using export. You use export to export the picture. And you say save, you save the picture. Depends on where you want to save it, you direct it. Then let's take another view of what we want. You go to this camera. Let's take another view from the inside. You go to camera and you go here. You get this. If you don't like the positioning of the video, you can go in, use your center key and rotate it the way you want. If you want to take it up, You want to take it there, you want to bring it just position it the way you want, that's it. When you have gotten the position you want, let's leave it at this position. The position is very, very important, so the position is more. Okay, I think this is okay. Then I put it to realistic, just view what I've done. So this is what I'll get then. You go to view, you go to render, you could print out. This time around, let's take medium and see what medium can give us. Or we take high. Let's see what high. Then you set this to 600. So then this time around, let's take it to only artificial only. You know, let's see how it is being artificial only. Then you go here. You go few cloud. You say very cloudy. Very cloudy. You go to this place. I think you can't set this because it is artificial light only. There is no sun. Then you go to render. You have set everything. You go to render. Let's render it and see how the surrounding will look like at night. Be patient. The light. It's taking a lot of time because it is on high. When you put it to best, it will also take more time. So it's always advisable to use the medium or the other one, drafts. So the render speed will be high. But we should be patient and wait this to it will also to take time, but we will see it done. It's coming up. It's taking a lot of time. It's taking a lot of time, but it's coming up. That's the patience. Take a lot of time to run down because it is on high most of the time. I prefer using that. I'm coming to adjust exposure, then I'll just adjust every at the end. I'll teach you that when this is done. I don't think we can wait for this. Let's cancel this. Let's stop this. It will take a lot of time, so let's leave this. Put it on drafts. Put it on drafts. Now render again. Render. Yeah. So it will be fast, you know. I want it to be fast. So let's make it. So we learn other things. So I'll pause this video till when it renders finished and we can come back. I'll show you the render. I'll show you other setting on it. So this is the rendering process of that only artificial, you know. You can see the lights are showing and it's like midnight, the night aspect of it. So when it's done, I'll show you other thing you can use this adjust exposure to do after getting your rendering, and also before you export, and also we will go back to how we can also add other sky image, like maybe pictures you downloaded from the internet, so use it as your background image and also render something. So there are so many other things you can do. You just play with it and do it the way you feel is right, you know. So um, let's be patient and wait till it's done. You go through that. It's always takes time, you know. It look like the light in this room is not really okay. I know why. So this is it. You have gotten this. If you really don't love this, yes, if it's too dark and you still want to lighten it up, you can go to this adjustment exposure. Then you can adjust it the way you want from here. Let's first of all adjust this. You say apply and see how it goes. It is dark. So you go back, you apply it. It has come back to normal. You go a little back again, you apply it. You see, you have lightened up the place. You, you come back to where it is. It has light. Then you go to this highlight. Let's try it and see what it will give us. We didn't notice anything on it. Let's go brighter. You didn't notice anything on it. Let's go brighter. I didn't notice anything on it. Let's go, go, go. Take it back. You see, it's a little bit darker. Bring it darker. You go back, and you darken it. But when you take it front, I think it gets lighter small. You get a little bit lighter. Okay, that's good. So let's see what this shadow does. You take it. You see, it gets darker. Take it. It gets more dark. It gets more dark. It gets more dark, and you take it back. So this is what it does. So let's see this. You can see it. The color, it brightens, it brings the color to be more darker. So, but I don't think. Okay, this is okay too. Okay, let's see what we got here. Okay, you see, but when you bring it, it shows you the full color. So you can leave it this way. Then let's see what this one gives. So you can see what this one is giving. So I think it's better we leave it the way it is. You can see it. So it depends on you, which you want to, depends on you and what you want. You choose what you want. But I think taking this a little bit will be better. Or making it one, then here, fifth. Fifth will be better. So okay. I think like this is better. But you can still bring it, can still adjust it more. Say apply. So this color will show, and every other thing. You can see it. So when you make it 200. Then you export this. You export it. So you have gotten this. You have seen what we do with this. So let's go ahead and go to our 3D again. Then we go again and see what we can do. Change this to sun and artificial. Then we go here and say we want to use image. And you import the image you want to use. You go to where you save your image. Wherever your image is saved, you get it from there. Background image. Yeah, you check it out and see the kind of image you want to use. Let's use this and read this. It's okay. Then you go to render. The lighting, you make it from the left. It's okay. It's okay. Then you go to render. See what it will give us. Let's see what it will give us. I've selected that image. Let's see what the image will give us. I think we have to delete some things like well, let's allow it render with image. And we will adjust it. We will adjust every other thing some time. So it depends on the view you want to get. This is just how you can do it and the whole settings. You know, when this when I'm done with this render, you have to leave it here. You go and do yours, do every other, bring out some other views and try every other to play with your rendering anyway. Play with it and showcase it. Let's see what you have done.
This kind of song, you go feel good. I don't even just try to go deep.
The guy saying they go about.
You dey go back to Oba. The worst part no be to go, na to come back.
So this is just simple how you can render and how you can produce your video. Yeah, you can see how beautiful it is, how beautiful it looks like, and you can play with yours and perfect yourself the way you know. I'm not really perfect in everything. You can still go forward to learn more and get more perfect than what you see here. So it depends on the time you give yourself with it. And this is it. Few minutes to go. And the render is done. So you can also adjust whatever you want from here.